Hello, hello, hello. It is Chubby Ray Comics Live. I am Chubby Ray. Good afternoon, everybody. We're coming at you from the Chubby Ray Studios. It's great to be here. I see Wes saying hello, everyone. Well, hello, Wes. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Xbox. What's up, brother? Hey, Wes, maybe we can get an entry tonight. I'm hoping, Chris. Let's hope, buddy. Remember to hit that like button on your way in. I love it. Thanks, man. Everybody hit that like button. Give me those likes. Hey, everybody. How you doing, DP? Wes is wishing you luck. Wishing you luck, Chris. Anybody thinking of getting Star Wars Out of the Darkness? Yeah, I've got it. Let's see. Finished Daredevil Yellow in one sitting today. Yes, it's great when that happens. Hello, Red Coat Deluxe came in today. Good Lord, it's huge. Childish Brandino, it's one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite collected editions. I love that book. It's so big. It's nice, man. It's awesome. What's up, Ray? How you doing, Thrill Hill? Hello, hello. How you doing, Chewy Queso? What's going on, brother? Abner's in. What's going on, Abner? Absolute Batman today was amazing. Got every cover and 3 exclusives. That's awesome, dude. Was it a good story? Doesn't it introduce the Absolute Robins or something? Is that happening today? Of course, I got to wait for the trade paperback versions of it, but I love it when it comes out, man. I was torn between not wanting to finish it too soon, but also not wanting to stop reading it. Yeah, enjoy it. Read again, second time. Thunderflash, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's good, Wes? A lot of people liking Wes today. What's up, Gracie? How you doing, brother? Hey, Ray, do you have Man Without Fear, The Death of Daredevil trade paperback by Jed McKay? I do not have it. It goes between Soul's Run and Zdarsky's. Man, I don't think I do. And it's called, what is it called? Man Without Fear. Hold on, let me check. I want to check and see if I have it. Hold on, guys. Let me see if that's a book I have. Man Without Fear. No, Daredevil, no, I have. Huh. I don't see it, no. And it's written by McKay? Huh. I don't see any Daredevil written by McKay. Oh, that's something I need to look for. No, I don't see it. I have Ahmed's full run. I have Shoals. Shoals is Daredevil Electric. Daredevil Electra, I mean. I don't see McKay's. I must not have it. Somehow I must have missed it, but I don't see it. And Daredevil and it's called what? Daredevil. It's called Man Without Fear, The Death of Trade. No, how do I not have it? Is it good? Jed McKay. I love Jed McKay. Oh man, it's expensive. It's hard to find. I don't have it. No, damn, a book I don't have. Damn. I hate when I find out there's books I don't have. Wow. I don't have it. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy because I don't have a copy of it. Oh, it's a terrible way to start a show. Finding out there's a book I don't have. Good Lord, the worst. Oh well. I spent today reading recent single issue releases. About halfway through Red Coat, such a good book. It is, Xbox. You'll love it. Ray just woke up. No, I haven't. I've been awake all day. Hi, Ray. It's been a while since I've been able to join you live. How you doing? Hope you and the fam are well. I am well, my friend. I am well. By the way, Lowe says he just posted Wednesday's haul. All right, buddy. I'm going to jump on Discord and get a look at it. I love to look at hauls. Reviewed Star Wars Out of the Darkness. I have not, but I have it. I have not read it. Thunder is here. No need to worry. Thunder is here. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I got Thunder to make a wheel. Gary Din in Florida says, hey, Ray and everybody. How you doing, Gary? Welcome, buddy. Wes is reminding us he's a likable guy. Posted a haul yesterday myself. Okay, I definitely got to get those pictures up. I was able to track it down, but I heard it's hard to find. What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Ray? How's your hope you're doing good. Oh, thanks, buddy. I had to read that, Sean. Hey, Ray. I am doing well. What's up, Trash Can fam? See you next Tuesday. I had to send out next Tuesday's book that he won, everybody. But next Tuesday didn't give me his name. So I had to send it to AKA next Tuesday and then his address. I hope the post office accept that because that's where it's going. I had to send it to AKA next Tuesday. Ray, can you not ignore that hand comic and view it as non-canon if it's ruined the character for you? Well, I just take it. No, it's changed. It hasn't ruined it. It's changed the character for me. So I now think of him in a different light. But when I read the legend stuff, when I read the stuff from Darkhawk books, I separate it. I separate that from the canon Star Wars. You know what I mean? That's what I do. What do you think about the Ahmed Daredevil run? I liked what I've read. I haven't read. I have all the paperbacks, but I haven't read them all of Ahmed's run. So I liked what I read though, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. You got Ray panicking about, you got me panicking about not having a book. It's a terrible way to start a show. Hello, ChubbyRay and Chubby fans. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? I have a lot of movies, books like novels and comics, toys, and Funko Pop and pictures all for you. That's awesome. Awesome, Mario. Feels like deja vu. Every day feels like deja vu for me. Omar tried to get Man Without Fear in the Zdarsky omnibus, but Marvel said no since Zdarsky didn't write it. I would have loved to have had that in there because then I'd have everything. You got to read Nova Centurion by Jed McKay. It's great. Cosmic story. It's the most recent Nova story, and it includes Star-Lord. I liked it in Imperial. I read the Imperial stuff, and I liked it. I liked Nova and Star-Lord and Imperial. But I know they tried. Didn't they try to start wasn't that one of the offshoots of issues that were going to come out of that Imperial, right? And they canceled it. How dare you suggest Ray has just woken up? How dare you? What's up, Ray? What's up, Chad? How you doing, Galandowski? Galandowski, your book went out today. Hello, everyone. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you, AC. You guys have been mentioning a lot of books Ray doesn't have. This chat's getting expensive for Ray. You're damn right it is. A book you don't have? What are you, a pauper? I feel like a farmer. God, for God's sakes. I'm not into Star Wars. I've seen the Star Wars movies, but I'm thinking about watching The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. What other Star Wars TV shows do you recommend on Disney Plus? I like The Mandalorian a lot. I liked Ahsoka. I thought Ahsoka was great. I liked what was the one? There was the one about the girl and her sister that came out last year. I thought that was pretty good. I like all the Star Wars stuff. There's nothing I hate. Thunder and I were on CNT stream earlier. Look at CNT streaming. And I loved Andor. Andor is fantastic. I love it. Ray, what are you, a farmer? I know. I got to watch it. I'm going to ruin my reputation. Hopefully I'll be there to see Mailman's face. I hope so. And then have him, explain why it was sent. Finally got hold of Batman Dark Patterns. Was worried I may not take the art, but it looks fine. Halfway through JSA Compendium before I can start it, though. Awesome, dude. Are you still a barbarian, Ray? Unfortunately, I am. Mario's got puzzles and board games as well. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, bud? Ray, I've sent packages with YT names in the past, and they've been delivered fine. Awesome, dude. JC, if you watched Rogue One, you've got to watch all of Andor, and then watch Andor, or then watch Rogue One after Andor. It will be a different movie for you. If you watch Rogue One after Andor, it's like watching a completely different movie. It's very, very interesting. I love it. Hey, Super Chubby Ray. Hope your Wednesday is doing well. And super, thanks, buddy. We were shocked that Disney would air something as the new Punisher episode, but I loved it, particularly the second half. Needs a shave, though. I haven't watched it. I heard it's good. Haven't watched it yet. Chubby Ray, what's your favorite Superman movie and your favorite Superman TV series? Mine are Superman the movie, Superman 2025, Smallville, and Superman Lois. Okay. Favorite movie, definitely James Gunn's 2025 movie. I love that. Second is the Scott Snyder movie. The second, what was that, Man of Steel? And third, the original. There you go. Fourth would be Superman 2. And fifth would be Batman or Superman Returns. Where are the new Billies? The new Billies are sitting in the garage. They're not put together yet. I hope I was promised they would be built, but they're not built. So I'm really ready to reshuffle this whole room around. I'm really ready to do it. I can't wait. I'll start it tonight if I have to. I really, really want to get these books up to get my mind on something, Andor's about how, Andor's great, man. Andor, especially season 2 of Andor, is amazing. It's a great series. Hey, Ray, hope you're having a great hump day. I was wondering if you have the Titan Comics Conan the Barbarian Volume 1 hardcover. It's a series I'd love to read. What are your thoughts? I have the trade paperback. I like the trade paperbacks. I didn't like Conan as much as I did in I loved Conan in Avengers No Road Home, and I loved him in Savage Avengers. I thought he was fantastic. I didn't like him as much in the Titans books, but I could see how he's great. I mean, Conan is cool. Ray sends all my packages to Wes Wilker. Yeah, sorry, man. I said I put the wrong name on. Current Superman books and comics are the best Superman books have been since the Triangle era. I love the new Superman books by Joshua Williamson are great. The ones from the New Krypton Age by James Robinson and Greg Rucka and Jeff Johns and even the Supergirl issues by Sterling Hawkins. Those are fantastic. I love that omnibus. The New Krypton Saga omnibus is phenomenal. Everyone should give it a read. What's this Legion of Superheroes I keep hearing about? Is this how dare you? How dare you? Zack Snyder, I'm sorry, I meant Zack Snyder, not Scott Snyder. Next Tuesday says Solo is a badass movie. Yeah. Christina failed you with the shelves. I know. They're supposed to come build shelves, but oh well. I like the Han Solo. Yeah, the Han Solo movie I like the Han Solo movie. I wish they'd have made more. They brought back the girl from the Solo movie in a Star Wars comic and built more on her character. It was pretty good. She got a hold of Solo when he was in Carbonite. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I haven't read that yet. I'm enjoying the Batman Chip Zdarsky omnibus. I haven't opened it yet. I've got it, but I haven't opened it. I'm stuck in the X-Men hole. So I got stuck down an X-Men rabbit hole and I'm sort of trapped in there now. So I'm trying to get out and get to my reading of other books. That's the plan anyway. By the way, I have books that these are books I'm thinking of putting up on Discord. I have the run of Charles Soule paperbacks. I have the Charles Soule paperbacks. I'm thinking of putting these up on Discord if anybody's interested in them. It's only for the people with advanced minds that can understand Charles Soule, Daredevil, and how good it is. I have these that I'm going to go up, I think. Do you have the Annihilation Omnibus? Do you have the Annihilation Omnibus? Because if you don't, I have Annihilation Book 1, hardcover, deluxe edition. And I have Annihilation Book 2, hardcover, deluxe edition. I'm thinking of putting those up in Discord. All right. I just, if anybody's interested. And then I have, these are extremely hard to find, the Legion of Superheroes Behind the Darkness, Volume 1. All right. Which is all the things that happened before the Great Darkness Saga. This is Volume 1. And I have Volume 2. You get these two books and the Great Darkness Saga. You have the entire Legion, everything. And I have these, which is these are great. I'm thinking of putting these up on Discord. And for some reason, I have another Volume 2. This one's still sealed. I don't know how the hell I ended up with. I'm such a Legion fan. I have 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 copies. I have 3 copies of Before the Darkness volume. Oh, this is Volume 1, and this is Volume 2. So look at that. I have one. Wait a minute. I have 2 number 1s. Okay. 2 number 1s and 3 number 2s. What is wrong with me? Good Lord. So I have 3 copies of number 2. But I think I'm going to keep the one with the seal. All right. I think I'm going to keep the one that's sealed, and then I'll have Volume 1 here. And the sealed one will be my Volume 2. So there you go. So I have all my Legion stuff. All right. But I'm thinking of getting rid of it. And I was like, maybe I'll just sell it on eBay. But you guys know me. I don't want to sell it on eBay if one of my audience members. So if anybody wants it, let me know. Let me know. I have Volume 1, Before the Darkness, Volume 1, and Before the Darkness, Volume 2. So I'm going to put them up on Discord and see if anybody's interested. I'm thinking of putting these up, the Legion books, Annihilation 1 and 2 Deluxe, and Charles Soule's Daredevil run on paperback. I am going to start trimming down on, I'm going to cut down on my double and triple dipping. At least that's the plan. All right. So I thought I would make that known. All right. Wanted to get that out there. See if anybody's interested. All right. So let me get back to, I never understand why you get so many copies of the same book. They're accidents. They're accidents. I wasn't doing it on purpose. The only Legion run I'm not a fan of is a 3-part that Mark Waid did, but it does have great art by Barry Kitson. The 3-peat is coming out on Omnibus, so I will definitely be buying it. All normal people have a Legion copy for the upstairs and the downstairs. You don't want to be carrying them back and forth like a farmer. Thank you, Aaron. Fine. Finally, someone understands. I have 2 bathrooms in this house. I need a copy for each bathroom. I mean, what am I? Barbarian, for God's sakes? I need to make sure I'm prepared. Before the Saga Darkness, before the Darkness Saga, version 1, it's very expensive. I'll be damned. Thank you, Badger Stump. Maybe I should put it on eBay. What is that? Legion of Superheroes? Yes, Legion. I have Legion of Superheroes Volume 1 and 2. Love it. 3 copies. Sounds like it's a time for a first ever triple threat back-to-back Thunder Wheel of Death. I definitely have issues. I just saw my Legion's local comic shop has the first volume of the Silver Age Legion. Might have to get it, and I think it's only $75. Yeah, I've got Silver Age version 1. It's pretty good. It's fun. It's stupid. It's kind of stupid, but it's fun because I'm not a big Silver Age fan. Are those a good starting point for someone? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Before the Darkness is a great start area. And the Darkness, you got to get you have to get the Darkness Saga because it all goes into the Great Darkness Saga. And Before the Darkness, Volume 1, 2, Darkness Saga, and the Curse would be awesome to have. By the way, I have the deluxe editions of the Great Darkness Saga and the Curse, but I also have these, which I'll show off bragging. I will braggingly show these off because I have the paperback of the Great Darkness Saga and the Curse, which come right after so Before the Darkness 1, 2, Great Darkness Saga, and the Curse. And you'll be completely caught up with that whole era of Paul Levitt's Legion. So I should probably sell these too, right? I'm thinking I'm going to sell these too. All right, there we go. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to put them up in the Discord. Ray, have you found out shipping costs? Yes, I did. And I want to say it was $47, I think, is what my wife said. 47. Ray, if you autograph them, you can charge more. No, I would end up lowering the value if I autographed them, wouldn't I? I think I would. What's my Discord link? Well, Tom usually puts the Discord link up. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but I know Tom puts it up sometimes. So, but I will. I'm going to shoot as soon as I catch up with comments. I'm going to put up some pictures from Discord because I love looking at the halls and stuff. By the way, Jack Soul says, I'm taking a break from Wonder Woman now. I'm done with War of the Gods. I did like the writer's thoughts at the end of the run for president's good luck message to the new writer. Is that normal back then? Yeah, I think they were more decent to each other back then. Just added the McKay tribute back to the halls on the Discord just so you can try to find it. Love it. Oh, man, you got it? Probably bragging. I know you will, Ray. I'm waiting for them to collect the Paul Levitz. I can't wait. I can't wait. By the way, Tom, did you put up the Discord? So put up so Madden could get in. Put up the Discord link. I have the Great Darkness Saga. Dude, it's great. The Great Darkness Saga. The only thing is the surprise villain of the Great Darkness Saga. It's a surprise, and they put it right on the cover of the paperbacks. They give it away. By the way, Badger said it goes for around $200. Oh man, I can't charge that much on my Discord. I'd feel dirty. Silver Age comics are great when you just want to read some silly shit. Yeah. Or when you just want to have them in your collection. Because I know Adam had them. They were just on the collection. By the way, can I give a big MF to the post office? They've had my Crooks and Bandits order, and it's been sitting here for 3 days. They still haven't delivered yet. The MFers, get me my delivery. So I need a haul video to do. I'm trying. You guys. This might be the biggest haul ever. I've got a video, and listen. It has two white whales, a bunch of Epic Collection whales, and my whole new Crooks and Bandits run that I have to open the box on the live show, okay? But I can't do anything until I get my order. The effing post office have their thumbs up their asses. They haven't delivered it yet. Mr. Negative has the 2 deluxes. He loved Great Darkness Saga. Still need to read The Curse. Oh, dude. The Curse is so good because this Curse has to do with Lightning Lad and Saturn Girl's kids. Oh my God. And it's such a good story. And the first time I read The Curse, I was like, oh my God. It rattled me how good it was. I loved it. Let's see. LP says, oh, damn, another live stream. Anyway, hello. Well, thank you, LP, for your excitement over my live stream. The surprise villain's funny, though. I thought it was being teased about some other character. Yeah, and then they give it away. I would suggest picking up the Fourth World Omnibus by Jack Kirby, too. It basically gives you the definitive origin of the Dark Lord and the concept of the anti-life equation. It's a good precursor. I love it. Madden got the Discord link. Awesome, brother. I finished Wonder Woman by Rucka and Daredevil by Zdarsky, Volume 1, and they both were so good. Rucka's Wonder Woman, I gotta say, I enjoyed the most. Rucka's Wonder Woman is very, very good. Greg Rucka is one of our finest writers of all time. He really is superb, man. Xbox says, did I piss off my... I don't think so. But my God. It's been sitting there forever and they haven't sent it to me. Great Darkness Saga exceeded my expectations. Unfortunately for me, DC released the absolute months after they reprinted the paperback. Well, they haven't released, there is no absolute of the Great Darkness Saga, but they have a deluxe edition. The deluxe edition of the Great Darkness Saga is fantastic. It's really good. It's oversized. It's great. But I would love to see it in omnibus. Would love to see it. Claremont, Morrison, and Whedon, which X-Men run is the best. Just got the first modern epic for Morrison. I'm a little bit scared because I'm usually... Well, I think his all-new X-Men is really good. Morrison was not his usual weirdness with the X-Men. He's sort of wrote it, normal, in my opinion. But I might be missing something to it. No, he just created a really, really bad supervillain. The Curse is really good if you know your Fatal 5 history. Also, that story totally explains why some kids have humongous foreheads. Well, maybe. I don't want to give away spoilers, but it is very good. Aaron Genie's in. What's going on, brother? I love it. AC says Claremont for me. I got to be honest. I like Claremont, but a little overrated, in my opinion. A little bit overrated. Just a little bit. But I love Claremont's Champions, and I love Claremont, but he didn't invent the wheel. And I think when people praise Claremont so much, they're kind of I love Claremont, but they're kind of shitting on the Marvel of the modern writers. The way they talk about Claremont, like he's the only one that was any good. Come on. Don't tell me Kieran Gillen's not good. Kieran Gillen's great. I love this. Don't tell me Joss. I thought Joss Whedon's X-Men was great. I thought Morrison's X-Men was great. I think all the writers of X-Men have been great. I think they've been wonderful. There's been more than just Claremont writing X-Men. That's my point. Badger says that was the sound of Omar falling down. No, I love Omar and I love Claremont. I'm just saying, it's kind of, listen, I love Daniel Warren Johnson too, but it's a little bit overrated. That's all I'm saying. A little, that's all. There's nothing wrong with being overrated. He's a little bit overrated. There's a lot of things that I don't think they're bad. I just think they're a little overrated. I think there are some people that aren't overrated. I think Jeff Johns is not overrated at all. Of course, I think he's the GOAT. I have yet to read anything on Morrison that I liked. I gifted all new X-Men to a coworker. I still have his Batman run, but only because I have to have everything Batman. I'll be damned. Yeah. I got Morrison, little bit overrated. Morrison's a little bit overrated. I'll agree. 100. Oh my God, super chat, buddy. Gun Fanatic, how you doing, brother? Hey, Ray, make sure you test those new books just to be on the safe side. You never know. Got to test them, buddy. You got to test them. You guys, when you see my next haul video, when you see the whales that I got, oh my God. It is unbelievable, these whales I got. Unbelievable. And they'll be in the next haul video. And there is some weirdness with Grant Morrison that I don't like. However, I do like I like Batman and Son. I love Batman and Son. I think it's a great book. In fact, my Damian Wayne reading order that I'm going to be putting out as soon as I get the artwork from Wasabi. I'll be putting out that video and can't wait. I just can't wait. You guys, you're going to love the reading order. I think you're going to love it. I really think you're going to be fans of it. Let's see. I'm seeing somebody fell down the stairs or something. What happened? I'm reading our chat. Spiral. So Spiral fell down the stairs. I had an accident. I lost my footing going down the stairs and my head smacked against the wall before I rolled down the stairs. So I was taken to the ER to get some scans done. I'm okay. No skull or neck damage or fractures or anything. Just a bad knot on my head and more medical bills. Oh my God. That's terrible, Spiral. Holy crap. Spiral says, I just paid off bills for my surgery last year. Now this, but it was precaution to get checked out. Thanks for the thoughts, everybody. Spiral, I'm thinking about you, brother. So Spiral put a picture up. Here's the stairs that Spiral fell down. You guys want to see them? Anybody want to see the stairs? These are the stairs that Spiral fell down. Good Lord, you poor son of a bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Jesus. Where'd you hit your head? Somewhere up here, and then he continued to roll? Were you carrying anything? Was he carrying anything when he fell? Holy crap. There's a lot of stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You fell down 9 stairs? Good Lord, man. Son of a bitch. I'm feeling for you, Spiral. Damn. That sucks, buddy. I hope you're okay. They didn't find anything wrong? Dude. By the way, I do like the comment made by somebody made a comment. Chewy Queso. Here, Chewy Queso put here's the comment Chewy Queso put up. There you go, Spiral. This is advice from Chewy Queso. Saying you need one of these. Well, don't mind me. I'm gonna go down the stairs. Well, with my comics. Damn, Spiral. That sucks, brother. That sucks. Damn. Modern X-Riders have not had iconic runs on the level of Claremont. No. Claremont is the best. I'm not saying he's not the best. I'm just saying he's a little overrated. That's all. I'm not insulting him in any way at all. I'm just saying he's a little bit overrated. That's all. That's it. And I have not run the reading order by Crisis. I would love to, and then have Crisis judge me. I would be honored. I would be honored. Wes says, I'm glad my house doesn't have stairs. Me too. I couldn't live in a house with stairs. My knees are too bad. There are some hard stairs, man. Feel better soon. Definitely smart to get. Yeah, those stairs look super hard. Looks like an old house with really solid walls and stuff. Next Tuesday says, I was expecting a spiral staircase. That would have been poetic. Yes, it would have. It would have. Most accessible Morrison is probably We 3. His first volume of Zenith is pretty good too. All-Star Superman is pretty free of weird shenanigans too. All right. Gremlins will get him if he gets that chair. Madden says, how much overrated? A little bit. No, just a little bit overrated. There's some people that are a lot overrated. Just a little bit overrated. Crisis doesn't know much about Batman stuff, is what Wes says. I think Crisis is a geek. Crisis knows. Crisis figures out every reading order. Who do you think mapped all those DC omnibuses? It was Crisis. Crisis knows. I just got in. Is Ray slandering Claremont? I'm not slandering. I'm not saying he's the best. He's the best X-Men writer, period. But he's a little bit overrated. That's what I'm saying. He's a little overrated. You can admit the truth. You know, you can admit the truth. By the way, Eric says, I'm a fellow Damian Wayne supporter. I like Damian Wayne. I like Tim Drake. I like Dick Grayson. I even like Jason Todd. I like Stephanie Brown. I like all the Robins. I like them all. Who do you think is the most overrated, Ray? Oh, all right. Who's the most overrated? Who's the most overrated writer? Stan Lee. Stan Lee's good, but he's a lot overrated. Yeah. But just because he's a first, you know. Just because he's a first, so. Being the first, he's a lot overrated. That's it. I love his stuff, but he's a little overrated. A lot overrated. Claremont defined the X-Men, but there's a lot of rough issues in his run. He seems to work best when firing up with great artists like Burns, Smith, and Lee. There were a few eras where he floundered. Yes, everybody does. I will not admit these lies. Wes, you get subjective. You can admit whatever you want to submit. Admit whatever you want to admit. No, I'm not firing shots. I'm just saying a little bit overrated. I love Claremont, but he's a little overrated. That's all I'm saying. Daniel Warren Johnson, love Daniel Warren Johnson. Little overrated. That's all. Not a fan of Carrie Kelly. Nope. My pick for most overrated is Brian Azzarello. Yeah, Wes, you can think Azzarello's a little overrated. That's fine. The second Cockrum X run was pretty tedious compared to what came before and after. Yeah. Everything Claremont did wasn't awesome. There were some questionable things. But everyone talks about him like you know, like he's a god coming down on heaven to write X-Men, and it's a little overrated. You know who is one of the most underrated writers? Peter David and Jason Aaron. Well, they're good. I wouldn't say they're underrated, but that's just me. I'm not coming out swinging. Frank Miller, overrated. Yes. The most overrated author of all time. Frank Miller, lot overrated. Yeah. You should do a comic book hot takes video. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Are you squeezing a testicle when you do that? Good luck. My testicles are fine. Thank you. I don't like getting people fired up. I don't want to get them fired up. I'm just giving my opinion. I did not say Chris Claremont sucks. I said he's a little overrated. That's all I said. LP agrees with me for a little. He says Claremont definitely overstayed his time in the X titles. Dude was writing in a way that you knew exactly what he was about to write, a run-on sentence in his character's dialogue. Thank you. I wasn't insult. I think he's the best, but he's a little overrated. That's all I'm saying. Ray, do you plan on getting the X-Men Elsewhere by Byrne? I don't know. I probably I'm not a big Elseworlds fan, so I don't know if I will. By the way, Ross is agreeing with me. Daniel Warren Johnson's overrated as writer. Yes. Yeah. Ray, when do you plan on getting Claremont? Isn't Claremont retired? You know what I mean? Isn't he retired? Ray does not love All-Star Robin and Batman and Robin. No, I do not. How dare you? Ran out of steam 15 years ago. After that, it was more consistently good and less brilliantly original. Yeah. I have no interest in Elsewhere. I don't like Byrne as much as a writer compared to as an artist. Yeah. I'll be honest. I think Byrne's a little overrated. I'm not a huge Byrne fan. I think Byrne believed the hype. He believed the hype that people threw upon him. Where I don't think Claremont ever did that. Like a lot of people threw hype on Claremont, and I don't think he never really embraced it the way that Byrne did. That's another hot take. Tom King underrated, especially with Gen Z hating because him and the CIA. Well, yeah, I mean it's subjective. What everybody thinks is fine. It's all what do you guys think is fine. Wes says I agree with you on Byrne being overrated. He's also a bigoted moron. Yeah, I don't like bigots, but I don't like bigots. But that's but everybody's welcome to do what they think. I just think there are some writers that are overrated and some that aren't. But then there are guys like Jerry Conway. I thought Jerry Conway was a fantastic writer. He was never appreciated enough until now that he's dead. I see a lot of people talking about how great he was. And I'm like, okay, where the hell were you when he was alive? It would have been nice to say some good stuff about him when he was alive. Good Lord. Say some nice stuff. And I'll tell you something about somebody else that's getting old and we should say some nice stuff about. I'll give you a name right now. Carrie Bates. Carrie Bates was a fantastic freaking writer. A great comic book writer who wrote books during the Bronze Age. His Flash run is phenomenal. His Legion run, phenomenal. Carrie Bates is a great writer who nobody talks about, and they've never given him the accolades he deserves. Carrie Bates is one of our greatest, and he's 78. He'll die at some point in the next 10 to 20 years. Let's not wait. Let's not wait until he's dead to say nice stuff about it. The way they did Jerry Conway is disgusting. You know what I mean? You waited till he's dead to say nice stuff? Come on. I mean, come on. Let's give tribute to these great men while they're still alive. We don't want to wait till they're dead. You know what I mean? These are great writers who they wrote things that are going to be around forever. Forever. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate these people while they're alive. That's just another name. Carrie Bates. Dwayne McDuffie. Thank you, Gracie. Patrick says Dwayne McDuffie, massively underrated. Didn't get until after he died. Nobody said anything. After he died, it was like, oh, he was great. Well, where the hell was that when he was alive? Come on. Mr. Negative says, that's why I voted for Bronze Age Flash. He had a crazy long run. I'm sure I'll like it more than the gold. Yes, I can't wait for Bronze Age Flash. I can't wait. Here we go. Another underrated DC guy, Elliot S. McGinn. Absolutely. Yes. He was in that whole Bronze Age Justice League group of heroes. He was another big part of that. Let's go ahead and give these guys some accolades. They deserve them. They did some great stuff. Great stuff. Tom DeFalco. Tom DeFalco was a big writer in the 90s. Let's say some good things about him. I mean, DeFalco's great. There's a lot of writers who did some great stuff. People never talk about them, and then they die, and you start hearing nice stuff. It's like, where's the nice stuff when they're alive? I mean, would it kill you to say something good about them? John Ostrander, yes. Paul Levitz. Come on, there are some great authors out there. Let's give them credit because they deserve it. Jerry Ordway, yes. Thank God the Triangle era is out so some people can appreciate his great Superman stuff. His Superman stuff was so good. Steve Englehart, absolutely. Dan Jurgens is doing great stuff. Still is. Byrne and Claremont contributed to a lot to comics. They're both great. They are great. Little overrated, but they're getting accolades now. I'm just saying, you never hear accolades for Cary Bates, Paul Levitz, Steve Englehart, Jerry Ordway, Elliot McGinn. I'm just saying it'd be nice if we would. Roy Thomas, thank you. I see that. The Cheese says Roy Thomas. Yes. Let's give some accolades before these men pass. Roger Stern, yes, before they pass. Let's say something nice thing. I think it's so sad that Jerry Conway had to die, and then we heard how great he was. Come on. If you were alive like I was in the Bronze Age, reading the books, they were awesome. They changed my life. They changed my life. Anyway, Ordway never mentioned enough as a creator. What an awesome artist. Was a burn nut at the time, but Ordway shines now. Yeah, people talked about John Byrne's Man of Steel run like it was the greatest thing ever. I disagree. I think it was good, but I think changing Superman was kind of stupid, to be honest. I think they could have done fine not changing it, but that's just me. All right, who wants to see some hauls, guys? I got to see. I heard that there were hauls posted. I see that there are some hauls posted. So let me see where they are. We have where's Los? Los, he said you posted a haul. All right, I see Los's haul. I see Poker Dad's got a haul up, and Raul put a haul up, and then Saran put a. All right, let me take a look at these hauls, guys. Let's take a look. First one is, let's look at Los. I like Los's stuff. Okay, here we go. Los has got Cypress Hill, Black Cat. Is that single issues of the all new Black Cat? Batgirl. Oh, that looks awesome. That Batgirl cover is awesome. Walking Dead. Amazing Spider-Man. That looks awesome. Then he's got J. Michael Straczynski. That's volume. What is that? That's volume 1. Yeah, that's volume 1, right? That's volume 1 of the JMS run. Daredevil, Zdarsky, volume 1. Red Hulk, Jeff Loeb, Ed McGuinness. It's a great run. Oh, that's good. That's a good haul, Los. I like that, buddy. That's a good haul, brother. We like that. All right. Let's look at Poker. Here's Poker Dad's. Here's Poker Dad's haul, guys. Let's start with this. We have Bleeding Hearts, Green Lantern Corps, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange looks good. Barbara Gordon Breakout. Man, I can't wait. That's Mariko Tamaki. I can't wait till we get a paperback of that. Spider-Man Venom. Death Spiral. Once again, can't wait. Can't wait for the paperback. Then the new Black Cat. Who's writing the new Black Cat? Wilson. I don't know who Wilson is, but it's got all new Venom in it. Oh my God. This. I can't wait. I cannot wait until this paperback comes out. Captain America by Zdarsky. Oh my God. I'm ready for that. All right. Action Comics, Martian Manhunter, Martian Manhunter, Absolute Batman, and Iron Man 5. Oh God, I stopped picking up after 2. I just got a taste and I loved it. I can't wait for the paperback to come out of Iron Man. I love Joshua Williamson. Transformers, new Transformers, Ultimate Endgame, that just come out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Showdown, and Just Brutal. I don't know what those are, but they look cool. And then we've already seen these. Yeah, we've already seen them. Way to go, Poker Dad. Nice haul, brother. I like it. Let's see who else we have. Here is Saran posting The Man Without Fear, A Death of Daredevil. Oh, I've never gotten it. I wish I had this. I love Jed McKay. I would love this book. Damn. Now I'll go nuts looking for it. All right. Here's Raul's haul. All right. Here's Raul's latest haul, guys. Teen Titans Compendium. Very nice. I haven't gotten mine yet, I don't think. Jeff Johns' Blackest Night. Is that the one you just won from me? Awesome. I don't have this book. Super Sons Omnibus. This is by Peter J. Tomasi. I don't have that. And that's the super duper edition. I really need that book. And then Flash by Joshua Williamson, Volume 2. This is so good. Oh my God, that's so good, man. I can't wait for Volume 3 of the Flash to come out. I just can't wait. Nice hauls, guys. I love it. Love it. I love looking at haul videos. We got new collection stuff? No, same stuff. All right. I sure like looking at it, though. Larry Hama is another writer that deserves more. Yeah. His G.I. Joe and Wolverine runs are legendary. I own The Man Without Fear, The Death of Daredevil, and I will vouch for how good it is. Dude, I don't have it. I don't want to ruin the mood for anyone, but Ultimate Endgame has been terrible. I don't know anything that happens. I'm waiting for the paperback before I'll read it. By the way, Xbox says he's got a hole below Los and All right, let me check. Hold on, Patrick. Or hold on, Xbox. Let me see if I can find Xbox's haul. Oh, here we go. I haven't seen this one. Okay, let me see here. Let me judge this. Birds of Prey. Oh, I love this. Green Arrow by Benjamin Percy. Great. Exiles looks good. Back in Action, Green Lantern by Jeremy Adams. That's great. Spider-Woman Gang War, which is great. Spider-Woman The Assembly. I don't know that one. The Pulse. Nightwing, Night in Bloodhaven Compendium 3. I haven't gotten mine yet. I can't wait till I get it. And then you got Red Coat Deluxe Edition. Way to go. That's a nice haul, brother. That's a very nice haul. You should be proud of that one. I think I've seen the rest of these. I've seen the rest. That's nice, man. That is nice. Very good. Let's see. Raul says he got to meet Larry Hama at Comic-Con last year. I want to see Scott Snyder do a Marvel run with either Wolverine or Thor. Maybe a team book like Avengers. Maybe a Scott Snyder Marvel event would be cool. I don't know, man. I think DC's got him locked up to something. I would be shocked if he's going to go to Marvel. I think DC's probably paying him a shitload of money. That's my guess. And I'd be paying Jeremy. If I was DC, I'd be paying Jeremy Adams and Scott Snyder everything to stay. They should have paid Jeff Johns. They should have never let Jeff Johns leave. That was a huge mistake in my mind. Jeff Johns should have been DC forever. Xbox says Mike Grell is another old timer. Absolutely. I love Mike Grell. You guys know Mike Grell's my favorite artist of all time. I think he's phenomenal. I love Mike Grell. I'm a huge Mike Grell mark. A huge mark of Mike Grell. Love him. See you next Tuesday says Iron Man dips. I know. I love the fact that he dips, and I'm getting all of his Iron Man, and I get all his G.I. Joe and all that stuff. But I can't wait for his Legion. I just can't wait. Thunderflash is going to start reading his Nightwing Compendium 3 tonight. That's awesome, dude. All right, so let me hold on. I want to get another giveaway up on Patreon. Let me see here. I got to get this book. Okay. This is... I've got a Hulk book. I've got a Hulk book that I want to put up. On Patreon. All right. We're going to put this up on Patreon. It is Incredible Hulk Pardoned. It looks amazing. The Hulk battles Hulk Hunters and the Galaxy Master, embarking on an adventure in space that partners him with Rocket Raccoon and introduces him to a new alien love interest. Rick Jones' guilt-ridden attempt to become another Hulk backfires badly. Bruce Banner gains control of the Hulk's brain, but finds he must tap into his alter ego savagery to stay alive when his enemies attack. Jade Jaws saddles up with his old team, the Avengers, to fight the leader, and the Hulk's granted amnesty finally lauded the world over as a hero. This has Incredible Hulk 269 through 285. It's written by Bill Mantlo. It is the Hulk Pardoned, and it looks amazing. I'm going to put it up on Patreon tonight. We're going to put this up. I'm gonna get a picture and I'm gonna put it up on Patreon. And everyone who comments, we will do the spinning wheel, elimination spinning wheel, to determine who wins it. All right, that's the plan. Let me just get a picture of it. I'm gonna get a picture of this book. It's epic collection. It's epic collection size. It looks completely like an epic collection, except it doesn't say Epic Collection, but it's great. All right. So I'm going to put that on Patreon, and it'll be awesome. Raul says, I won the Blackest Night from you, Ray. You're the man. Thank you, Raul. Appreciate it, buddy. I think the reason Johns left was also because he wanted ownership over his universe characters. Maybe you're right, but I love Johns. And if I was DC, I would have never, ever let him leave. Ever. I would have never let that guy leave. He would have been there forever if it had been me. I'm just saying. Guys. I'm just saying. That's how Chubby Ray would have done it. If I was in charge, he never would have been allowed to leave. All right, let me get a post up. I'm going to put a post up on Patreon, and then I will invite you guys to go over to Patreon. I would invite all of you to go over to Patreon and make a comment. All you've got to do is make a comment, and you will be eligible. And then you would be eligible to win the Hulk book. All right. That's the plan. By the way, I did put up on Patreon last night. I put up all the omnibuses I'm planning on getting. between now and August. And I enjoyed putting them up. I really enjoyed putting them up. Really liked it. So if you get a chance, go over there and look at those. Go over and look. All right. All right. Let me get, I have to get these photos and then I'm going to post everything. I will post it all on the Patreon. All right. And then as soon as it's done, I will then invite you guys to go over and comment. All right, here we go. It's just going up. Where is my Chester? Be good. Let's see. Where is my giveaway? I've got to find my Patreon giveaway. Oh, here we go. Patreon giveaway, Incredible Hulk. It's going to be under Incredible Hulk. Pardoned. All right. Now I will put images up of Pardoned so you guys could see it. Thank you, Chester. Thanks for whining. All right, I'm putting it up. And then you go there. Then you go there and you make a comment. Make a comment. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. And you can put a comment in. And then you can win the Incredible Hulk. Win the Incredible Hulk book that looks awesome. All right. It does look awesome. All right. Let me publish that. Then just go put your comments up. All right. Go put your comments up. Put your comments up, and then Thunder will turn it all into an elimination spinning wheel. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. All right. By the way, John says, I think Chester wants in this giveaway. Yeah, we'll put Chester in. He'll get a treat if he wins, but you know. Chester will return in the Avengers Doomsday. Thank you, Tom. Do you think Jeff Johns is ever coming back? Yeah, eventually somebody's going to give enough money, but he's making so much money as an owner now. I imagine his own projects, he cares more about his own projects, but I think he's always going to be willing to write some of the big characters because he's so good at it. And I miss him already. I do miss him already. I wish James Tynion would come back too. I mean, it kills me that James Tynion's gone. I would love to see James Tynion. There's a couple Marvel runs I would have loved to see him do. He never did them. And there's a couple DC runs that he would be awesome at that he's never done. You know? By the way, Wes says I haven't won anything in a while. Tonight is his night. He could feel it. Maybe. Hey, Ray, the Patreon post says it's locked. What did I do? Did I make it? Hold on. I might have made it. You had to pay. Hold on. Let me see if it's. Did I make it free or did I make it? There's already been 14 people that have commented. Okay. Maybe you got to be a member. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch that. I think I got to put free for the cheap asses that can't spend $1. Hold on. Let me go. All right. Let me make it free. I'll make it free. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. And you can comment. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment. All right. It's there now. Okay, guys. Yep. Go there. Does DC do exclusive contracts? They do. Yeah, they've got them, but there's only so many that they do. Would hate to see if Johns has to abandon Geiger and Redcoat. No, Johns is not. Johns would be a per thing. Jeremy Adams has an exclusive contract. I think Scott Snyder's got one. There are some guys that they tie to just DC books, and Marvel has the same thing. Marvel's got guys that are just tied to Marvel books. You know, that's just how they do it. And then other guys, they bounce. Which I think if I was a comic book writer, I think I'd bounce. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to write as much stuff as you want to write. It's in the company's interest to have exclusive contracts. I think it's in the creator's interest to be able to write as much. You know what I mean? JC says, "Hey, we're spending $2.99 a month to be channel members, plus $1 number for Patreon. That's half a gallon of gas. That's a half a gallon of gas." You're right, JC. Sorry. It's terrible being fans of Chubby Ray. I would love to see Jonathan Hickman do. Dude, I bet Jonathan Hickman would write the hell out of Batman. Next Tuesday says he'd like to see Tom King do the Marvel Universe. Yes, I think it'd be cool. But Tom King's contract, I just read this not that long ago. Okay, Tom King does not have a DC exclusive comics contract, but they've got Tom King signed to a movie contract where he has a producing credit and he works with James Gunn. And in that contract, it says there's exclusivity for the movies, but that's also supersedes everything. So so Tom King could not write a Marvel book even if he wanted to because of the movie contract. So they find ways. By the way, Chris says I have an exclusive contract with Ray to be the biggest loser with the world's worst luck on the channel. So like Bendis, Bendis has got the deal with Marvel. The reason Bendis isn't writing anything for DC is because he has a deal with Disney TV, with Marvel TV. He's one of the executive producers of the Daredevil series. So with that, he's not allowed to work for other companies. So yeah, they find ways. Sinister Cole says, I think Tom Taylor's DC exclusive. Yeah, he's a detective, and he's writing something else too that are DC exclusive. So yeah, Tom Taylor is definitely exclusive. Aaron Genie says, sorry, I'm a cheap ass. Those hospital bills take priority. Well, I open it up, brother, so you can get in. Do you have the Adam Warlock omnibus from Marvel Comics? Rand wants to know. Well, Rand, let me tell you something. Rand, that is insulting. Of course. What do I look like? A pauper? For God's sakes. Of course I have the Adam Warlock omnibus. How dare you imply that I didn't? How dare you? Yeah. Hickman doing New Gods. Be interesting. Chester has an exclusive contract to get treats from Ray. Chester's not going to win crap if he doesn't quiet down. What, remember, I'm the president of You Didn't Win Shit Club. Ray has an exclusive contract with Trash Can Fam. He's stuck with us. I know. May 23rd, guys. May 23rd is when the giveaway's coming for Spectacular Spider-Man J.M. DeMatteis. Can't wait. May 23rd is the giveaway. It's coming. Let me draw somebody. I'm going to draw, and I'm drawing a member, and I'm not doing a random. I'm going to draw, and we'll do randoms later, but I'm doing a member. I don't want to hear Aaron Genie bitching because I'm not doing a random. I just feel like doing a member. All right, here we go. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done it. Because I just saw. By the way, Sinister Cole, Hickman should have done Legion of Superheroes. Absolutely, I'd love that. I'm getting Joshua Williamson. I'm very happy with Joshua Williamson. Okay. This is for the Spectacular Spider-Man by J.M. DeMatteis. You're not going to believe this, anybody. You're not going to believe this. That's who I just drew. Marvel Trucker Chris. Chris, congratulations. Chris, congratulations. You just got entered into the Rice Krispie Cup of Death. Congratulations, brother. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for you. Look at that. Rigged. 100% not rigged. He was chosen. I mean, what's the odds of that happening? The losing streak he's been on? Come on. What are the odds of that? All right, hold on, Chris. Christina must have rigged it for you. But she hasn't been over to fix my comics today. So she couldn't have rigged it because somebody actually have to physically be in here. By the way, here's all the entries so far. Here's the entries for the Spectacular Spider-Man Omnibus. That's what we got. Congrats, Trucker Chris. Thank you. That's very nice of you, Jose. I like when my members get put in. Let me do another member. I like when my members get put in. I'm going to do another member. All right. Here we go, guys. Another member going in, and I got two of them. This guy's going in. Thunder Flash! Thunder! Congratulations, bro. Thunder, you get in. Thunder in. All right, Thunder, you're in, buddy. Look at that. What are the odds, man? I just drew Chris and Thunder, two of my, I think they're two of my biggest supporters. It makes me happy. It makes me happy that you guys got in. Makes me happy. Thunder Flash and Chris, you guys both got in. There you go. Congratulations. Yeah, let's keep that's Thunder. Is that your first one, Thunder? Look at you, buddy. You got in. Gun Fanatic says this shit is rigged. Gun Fanatic, you're in. I know you're in. Because Gun Fanatic, you just won. Gun Fanatic, you just won the other day, didn't you? Goomba Guy, Piano Wizard, Frederico, Toddy, Gary D, Russell Dow, Chewy Queso, JC the Comic Geek. Next Tuesday, there's a lot of guys in here. Rand, Xbox, South Force, Carl, Goomba Guy, Chewy Queso again, and CNT. These are just some of them. I'll read them all. I'll read them all Friday the 22nd. Before we do the drawing, I'll read everybody so you guys can know if you're in there or not. All right? Rigged. Who didn't win shit? Well, everybody, I drew, so here's who didn't win shit. Whoever this is. Harley Zane. Harley Zane. Sorry, my man. Sorry, Harley. But Harley, I'm sorry to say that Harley, as much as I love you, I know you're from Missouri. You're close. Harley's close enough to drive up if we ever did an event. He's close enough to drive up, but Harley, I'm sad to say that you, my friend, didn't win shit. Sorry, Harley. Here's another person that didn't win shit today. Is want to draw. Let's see, who is this? Los Master. Los Master, you didn't win shit, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Here we go. Chewy Queso. Hello. Chewy Queso says, what do you recommend after Astonishing X-Men? Well, Astonishing X-Men. Astonishing X-Men goes, what the hell does it go into? It goes right into shit. What does it go into? It's all the stuff, but it's all the stuff before the Messiah complex. It's way before that. It goes into the shit. What era is that? Hold on, let me double check. Let me check. I'll ask Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What era for X-Men comes after Joss Whedon's Astonishing X-Men? MFer. Hey Siri. What era of X-Men comes after the Astonishing X-Men? All right, here we go. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Hey Siri. After Joss Whedon's Astonishing X-Men run, which era of the X-Men happened? That's wrong, Siri. No, Siri. Joss Whedon, Astonishing X-Men. What run came after Astonishing X-Men? Oh, Jesus. Siri is worthless. Siri is worthless bullshit. Worthless. Just worthless. Huh. I'd be better off asking Chester than Siri. Okay, so immediately following Joss Whedon's Astonishing X-Men is the Messiah All right, the Messiah Complex era. That's what falls. So Chewy Queso, you read Astonishing X-Men, and then the Messiah Complex followed it. And then after Messiah Complex comes Kieran Gillen's Uncanny X-Men, which is great. Schism, Avengers versus X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men, Brian Michael Bendis' Uncanny X-Men, Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force, all that stuff came after it. So do Astonishing X-Men, read Astonishing X-Men, and then if you read Messiah Complex, you'll be fine. So that's the stuff that came after it. Thank you. Look at that. Not bad. All right, here's what's going on, everybody. Here's what's going on. You guys, we want you to go to Patreon, ChubbyRayComics.com, and comment underneath the giveaway box, because I'm giving away Incredible Hulk Pardoned. It's an epic collection size book. We're giving that away during this show with an elimination with an elimination wheel. Okay. But you've got to comment, go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment. That's our big giveaway we're doing today. All right. Fraction had an X-Men run before Gillen too. Oh, Fraction's run, but Fraction wrote during, wasn't the Messiah Complex, Brubaker, Fraction, and all those guys wrote, they all wrote the Messiah Complex here, didn't they? I think that's who the writers were. We have, let's see here. Mike Carey, Ed Brubaker, Mike Carey, did Messiah Complex. Plus we had, let me see who the writers were on this. And Second Coming. Second Coming was Mike Carey, Matt Fraction, Kyle and Yost, Zeb Wells. Those were the writers of Second Coming. And the Messiah Complex was Brubaker, Peter David, Kyle and Yost, Mike Carey. Those were the writers on Messiah Complex. So that's all the stuff that makes it the Messiah trilogy. So great writers, and it's a great event, and it happens after Whedon. So right after Whedon was Brubaker, and then Fraction and Gillen, but you had Kyle and Yost doing X-Force during that. And Kyle and Yost X-Force run is thought very highly of. People love that run. Okay? People love that run. Here's the next disc. I just put Fall of the House of X. I'm going to put up House of X, Powers of 10 on Discord tonight, by the way. I just want to let you guys know. Probably should have offered that to Galandowski when he bought Fall last night. It would have made sense. But God forbid I think with my head. Oh, well. Sorry, Galandowski. I'll be putting that up, though. All right. Chewy Casey says he loved I love Fraction. I haven't read it, but man, I love Matt Fraction. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, Sinister Cole says, I think Fraction was at least, Fraction wrote the Second Coming book. After Whedon, Brubaker had a run, then Fraction Gillen. Yep. Mike Carey was doing X-Men Legacy. I just read Uncanny X-Men by Kieran Gillen, and I got to tell you, it blew me away. I loved Kieran Gillen's. And you guys, I love Jason Aaron's Wolverine and the X-Men. I thought it was fantastic. And by the way, and the Avengers versus X-Men was great too. I loved it. I've been enjoying all that X-Men stuff. I really have. I'm hoping we get a Fraction X-Men omnibus. Well, Fraction's going to be in the omnibus that's coming out in June. Is going to be all the Messiah trilogy. So all that stuff's going to be in there. Second Coming, Messiah Complex, all that stuff's in there. Aaron Genie says, if you like Matt Fraction, have you ever read Sex Criminals? Sex Criminals is Fraction and Zdarsky, right? Chewy Case is so excited to get started on Fractions. Batman, I need a cleanser from the Batman of Gotham at the end of Zdarsky. I can't wait. When is the Fraction paperback #1 is coming out when? Fraction paperback #1 for Batman will be coming out. Let me look. Oh, here it is. It's coming out June 3rd. June 3rd is Batman Daylight, which is written by Matt Fraction. That'll be coming out June 3rd. I got to decide, am I going to get the paperback or am I going to get the hardcover of that? Because I got the hardcovers. I got the hardcovers of Zdarsky's run. So I'm thinking I might get the hardcover of Fractions run too. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. Love it. I love it. I'm such a geek, man. I'm such a geek. I get started on stuff and I just can't stop. I'm in a hole now. An X-Men hole. I got to try to get, and it's really hard to get out of it. I've got to get out of it though and get back to my normal way of reading. I see Hubba's in. What's going on, Hubba? Ray will get both. I will. I know. I always get the hardcover over the trade paperback, Patrick says. I like the romance between Bruce Wayne and Joe Chill's daughter. I wish that had more time to be a thing. I loved Tom Taylor's detective. I thought that it was great. I loved that. I thought it was fantastic. I wish they could have done more with that. But there's a lot of bitching, so, you know. By the way, Xbox by Degree says 48 watching, only 27 likes. I know. Can you guys just give me a like? Come on, there's 50. We've got over 50 people watching. Just give me a like, man. Come on. Just give me a like. Oh, Galendowski, you want it? Okay. Okay, Galendowski. Let me see if my wife if my wife mailed yet, because if she didn't, I'll have her include it. And I want to see if I could stop, because I think she's on her way there. And if I could stop her, it would, you know. So I just sent it. I sent it text, so hopefully I'll get her before she gets to the post office. But can anyone else not see next Tuesday's comments? I see them. Ray, did you ever read the Drax book, the WWE superstar CM Punk wrote? No, I love CM Punk. I've never seen that. Just because I'm watching doesn't mean I like it or you for that. How dare you? How dare you? Galendowski says, I don't mind waiting. Well, you know, you're my guy, Galendowski. Next Tuesday says people don't like him. Dude, I relate to that. On my early show, people don't like me, but I think you guys like me on this show. Wow, Christina's on a roll. Thank you, Chris. I'm going to take your name out of that cup. You just got in there. Hubba says, how you doing? I've been reading the Donny Cates Venomnibus with my girl. Dude, it's great, isn't it? The first 4 issues are insane. Yes. The Venomnibus by Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman is one of my favorite books of all time. I love that book. I think it's one of, I'm putting together, somebody asked me for my top 10 omnibuses ever, a video, and I was like, I was trying to think what they were, my top 10 omnibuses ever. You guys want to help me determine what those are? Top 10 omnibuses ever. Let's see. I would have to go. It would have to be Nightwing from Tom Taylor would have to be on there. Green Lantern Johns would have to be on there. Captain America by Ed Brubaker would have to be on there. New Avengers by Brian Michael Bendis. Let me know what do you guys think? Is Venom? Is Cates? Stegman? Man, Venom. I got to put Venom on. I haven't numbered them yet, but Batman by Tynan. I love Batman by Tynan. Infinite Crisis, man. I love Infinite Crisis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. Oh man, Joshua Williamson Flash is so good. New Krypton Saga, so good. Daredevil, oh my God, Daredevil by Soul is so freaking good. Daredevil by Brubaker. Oh, that's got to be on the list. Black Cat by McKay's definitely on the list. Oh shit, this is hard, man. This is hard. If I'm creating a top 10, Aaron says, I'm starting to think Christina's not going to build my shelves. Probably not. Probably not. They just like to shit on me. People love to shit on me. Bendis' Daredevil. Yeah, Bendis' Daredevil. Zdarsky's Daredevil #1. Oh my God, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. But I'm trying to pick a top 10. Oh my, this is really hard. Jason Aaron's Star Wars is phenomenal. And then I got Spider-Man. Oh, Brand New Day. I love Brand New Day. All New X-Men by Bendis is fantastic. I gotta be honest. I really freaking loved Uncanny X-Men by Gillen. I was such a fan of that. Oh my God. Oh, there's so many great omnibuses. Oh my God. Astonishing X-Men was really good. Damn. Oh, I got 7. I'll do the rest. Brubaker Captain America's on the list already. I haven't numbered them. I haven't numbered them, but I definitely got. I'm counting Green Lantern 1, 2, 3 as one book. The entire Green Lantern run has to go because I love it. But Joshua Williamson's Flash, I love Joshua Williamson's Flash Volume 1 has definitely got to be on. Definitely got to be on. Man, and how is No Man's Land? How is No Man's Land not going to be on there? Holy shit. John says Uncanny X-Men's yeah, it is. It's recent. House of M's really good. And by the way, House of M might have come after Astonishing X-Men, right? Right? I'm just thinking. Brand New Day. Yeah, I love Brand New Day. But I also like JMS Volume 1. And I love the Clone Saga. And I love Michelini and Larson. I love Michelini McFarlane. I love Michelini Bagley. I love all the Michelini books. Spectacular Spider-Man, J.M.D. Mateus is great. Roger Stearns is, I mean, God, there's so many great books. Oh, man, there's so many great books. So many great books. It's really hard. I'll have to think about it. Loban Sale Batman. Oh, yeah. No. Well, because there has never been a great Legion of Superheroes omnibus. There's never been one. House of M actually came out during Astonishing X-Men. Okay. All right, cool. Got it. All right. Thank you, Wes. Yeah. But I think it took place, chronologically it took place after Astonishing X-Men, right? Ultimates, dude. Sinister Cole, yeah. Ultimate Spider-Man. Because I consider it one. Ultimate Spider-Man 1 through 5 has definitely got to be on the list. Love Best Ultimate Spider-Man was Volume 2. Volume 2 is freaking crazy. And the reprint of that's coming out. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I think here's my list. Okay. Here's my list. I'm not numbering them. I'll decide the numbers later, but Nightwing by Tom Taylor, Batman by James Tynion, Green Lantern Volume 1, 2, 3, Jeff, Captain America, the entire run by Ed Brubaker, New Avengers, Brian Michael Bendis, Venom by Donny Cates, Ryan Stegman, Infinite Crisis, Jeff Johns, Joshua Williamson, Flash, Black Cat, Jed McKay, Ultimate Spider-Man 1 through 5 by Brian Michael Bendis, and Joshua Williamson's Flash. Those are the 10. Those are my 10. And funny enough, it gives me 5 DC and 5 Marvel. Yep. That's going to be my list. That'll be my list. What's your opinion of Jason Aaron's? I loved it. I loved Wolverine Goes to Hell. I thought it was great. I loved it. And I loved the Wolverine and Spider-Man story that kicks it off is really good. It's Wolverine and Spider-Man jumping through time. That's a really good story. And it's got Schism in it. That book's, I loved Wolverine Goes to Hell. I highly recommend that book. Wolverine and the X-Men by Jason Aaron, though, is even better. I love that book even better than Wolverine Goes to Hell. You know? I really, really enjoyed it. Is this Marvel DC only? What about I love the Invincible Omnibus, but I haven't finished reading it. I haven't read it yet. I gotta read. I've read all of Invincible. but I haven't read it in the omnibus, and I would prefer to actually read it in the omnibus. I think I'll ignore House of M. It's out. It's out of print. Unless someone in here says it's an actual good story, then it's an okay story. But I was just thinking about in the timeline of where Messiah Complex sits. I would do Astonishing X-Men, House of M, Decimation, and then Messiah Trilogy. Because Decimation came out after House of M. But that's what I think. A lot of X-Men comes out concurrently. You know what I mean? Thanks so much. I was deciding on a few Wolverine omnibus. I'm going to pick that one up. Yeah, it's Wolverine Goes to Hell is very good. Wolverine and the X-Men is awesome. I really like that. But then again, I just read it. So it could be because there's a recency bias could have happened. Because Uncanny X-Men by Kieran Gillen, I think that's the best X-Men. I think it's the best book ever written, but I just read it. And I tend to do that a lot. I get recency bias because I also love Detective by Mariko Tamaki, but I just read that when I put that list out. Avengers by Jeff Johns. I love that. New Krypton Saga. I loved that, but I love them more right after I read them. But I've already started thinking about the 2026 omnibuses. And right now, number one is Superman the Superman New Krypton Saga. The Superman New Krypton Saga is my number one as of right now of the new books. But Uncanny X-Men by Kieran Gillen's right up there with it. Right up there with the 26th list, man. I got to go New Krypton Saga, Uncanny X-Men by Gillen. They are right 1 and 2 right now. No doubt about it. Of the new Titans was good. I like Titans. I liked just the new stuff. Road to Rebirth was fun. Yeah. So the books that just came out. John says Hickman. Oh God, yeah, Hickman Avengers. Oh shit, Hickman Avengers number 1 is so good. Secret Wars. Secret Wars is really good. Sinister Cole says House of M rocks. Yeah, House of M's awesome. It is awesome. How is No Man's Land? How is No Man's Land not on the list? How is No Man's Land not going to make the list? I'm not sure that can happen. I might have to replace Williamson's Flash with No Man's Land. I loved No Man's Land. And it's not an omnibus, but you know what I love? The deluxe edition of Under the Red Hood. It's not an omnibus, but my God, it is fantastic. I'm going to do a video about books that everybody should own. This is on it. This is a book that everybody should own. It's so good. And I think the Great Darkness Saga is also a deluxe edition that everybody should own. I'm such a fan of it. Books everybody should own. That's definitely. Absolute Hush is a book everybody should own. I love Absolute Hush because it's got that big oversized Jim Lee art. Oh my God. I'm going to do that video too. Everybody should own. Everybody should own books. There we go. I love it. Love it. Yep. That's another video. I should get that done. course, I got to get that reading order done for Damian Wayne. Got to get that done. Oh, Frederico, if you're in, you're going to be happy, brother. Is Frederico in the chat room? If you guys see Frederico come in, please tell him that ChubbyRay has good news for him. Please tell him that he's got some good news coming if he pops in. I cannot wait. Dude, AC, Wes, you guys, I can't wait. I can't wait for Batman Bronze Age. Batman Bronze Age is going to be fantastic. I love it. It's going to be amazing. You should do a books I have triple dipped on. Why, dude? Because I have a sickness. That's why. But I'm trying. I am trying to. I'm trying to give some books away or sell some books. That's why I'm putting books up on Discord to stop triple and double and triple and quadruple and to stop dipping so much. So I'm centuple dipping. I mean, I'm a septuple dipping or whatever. I've got some Death of Superman. I got so many copies of Death of Superman. God damn. I've got to clear some of those out. I've got to clear some out. Next Tuesday says, I'm in the chat room, even though I could see it. I could see you next Tuesday. Gown Dawson says, a great idea for a video. It is, man. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. I'm definitely excited about books that everybody should own. Because that just sounds like a fun video to do. And as I'm waiting for my artwork, I will as I'm waiting for my artwork, I can I have an excuse to not put out the Damian Wayne video, so I can, I have other books that I could put out. You know what I mean? Here's the logo. Here's part of the logo that was. You guys want to see it? Here's part of the artwork. This is the artwork that Wasabi started for me. Wasabi started this artwork for the ChubbyRay comics, the Damian Wayne reading order. Doesn't that look good? I think he could put the regular ChubbyRay logo in there, the orange one. Put that in, it'll work, right? Along with, along with a stupid picture of me doing whatever, it would be perfect. And then I would have the thumbnail. And it wouldn't be AI, it would be wasabi-eyed. I'm very excited about that. As soon as I get that, I get the book, then I get the video out. You know what I mean? Oh, good. Okay, Galendowski, my wife got the message and she said she pulled your book out. So she'll put the new one in and then mail it tomorrow. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yep, that's great. That's great. That's my wife. Way to go. Way to go, my sexy wife. Take care of my boy Galendowski. Got to make sure Galendowski's taken care of. Galendowski's one of my faves, and I need Galendowski to, if I ever get a flight out to LA, I want to go by and see Galendowski and Comics and Tortillas, and I got to make sure that, I got people to take me to lunch when I get out there. That's the plan. That's the plan. I love staying on top of stuff. Let's see. What things have I gone over today? Here's a cool idea for a video you should do where you talk about events in both Marvel and DC. And what would it look like if Civil War ever happened in DC? And what happened if the Crisis or Final Crisis happened in Marvel? Oh, that's a good idea, brother. That is a really good idea, Rand. Yeah, if DC did a Civil War, I think what would make sense is I could see Green Arrow going against Superman. You know what I mean? That's something I could see happening. That is that I definitely could see that happening. That would be great. Yeah, like I'd like to see Green Arrow versus Superman, or who else is I'm not saying that Superman would be pro, but I could see Green Arrow being against something like that. You know what I mean? And I could see Green Arrow starting a revolt. But I couldn't see Superman getting behind registration. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think of what DC heroes would be, because Tony Stark was sort of manipulated into his beliefs, and Reed Richards is just so intelligent. He understood the logic in it. But so you need somebody that could be, and the government could convince them to get behind it. And I'm trying to think, I don't know who in DC would go for that. But I would love to see it. Gun Fanatic says, that hit deep, Ray. I'm not your fan. Super chat, Gun Fanatic. Gun Fanatic, you are one of my faves, brother. I love Gun Fanatic. You are definitely one of my faves. In fact, I got to be honest. Next Tuesday says it would have to center around Batman being anti-registration. I don't know. I think I got to be honest. I think if it was DC, it wouldn't be about, it would be about something else. You know what I mean? I think it would be about something else, not registration. They would find another thing. I think that'd be cool. All right, I'm gonna get ready to do the wheel. I'm gonna do the wheel, Thunder. Let's get has everybody gone to ChubbyRay Comics? If you are new in there, maybe you just joined the show, go to ChubbyRayComics.com and you will see there is on the Patreon, there is a sign that says Patreon giveaway. All right. Go there and leave a comment. It looks like this. Leave a comment, and then you will be entered into a wheel. We're going to do an elimination wheel and give away the Thor Pardoned book. It's going to be given away to someone. It's very cool, and we will give it away. We will give it away to someone on the program. All right? All you've got to do is go there and comment. Do it now. And then Thunder will put up the wheel and we will start spinning. All right. Next Tuesday, Hope's his comments are showing up on Patreon. I hope. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check. I'll see if you're on there. Here's who's on there. Galandowski, Los Master, Sean, Thunderflash, Russell, Xbox, Saran, Chip Crisper, Wesley, Joey, Raul, Marvel Trucker, Ace, Next Tuesday and ChubbyRay are all on there. But Tom was commenting his ChubbyRay comics. That's Tom. Thunder, make sure Tom gets on the list because he's an editor, he has to comment as ChubbyRay, but he is actually Tom. I want to make sure he gets put on. I want to make sure he gets put on. I want to make sure he gets properly put on. All right. Because I think it'd be funny if Tom wins just because everybody would complain. Let me make sure the Tom. Oh, Tom. Yeah, he's on. Way to go, Thunder. Way to go, Thunder. Mm-hmm. Is this the, let me see if this is the, I don't know if this is the Hulk wheel or if it's something else. Incredible Hulk pardon wheel. Okay. This doesn't look like the names I just read. Are there more? Oh, there are more people that, all right, more people commented. All right, now I understand. This is what I get. I should never question Thunder. I should never question him. All right, here's who's on. Sean, Thunder, Russell, Xbox, Saran, Chip Crisper, Wes, Joey Morales, Raul, Chris, Ace, next Tuesday, Tom, Phenomenal AC, Noah, Psycho Dan, Aaron Genie, JC, LP, Os AC, Condor, that's Goomba, Squints is on as Brant, Hub's on, Abner, Los Master, Rick, and Hulk Smash. By the way, Rick says, if I win, please give the book to the first lover. I got this one in my collection. Awesome, brother. Awesome. All right. So we got 27. Are there 27 people? If that's everybody, we'll do it. Last chance. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to get back on. If anybody has to get on, 5 minutes. If someone like Hassam, are you on? Hassam, are you in? Go to ChubbyRayComics.com, Hassam, and get in. Hassam says he's still waiting to hear back from Stanford and NYU. He didn't get into Columbia, but that was his most rushed application. Well, dude, I got my fingers crossed for you to get into Stanford. I got my fingers crossed. Hassam, you got to get in, brother. Time's clicking. Let's get you on the wheel, because once I spin, I think Thunder said once I spin, he can't add anybody else. So we need to make sure that everybody's in before the spin actually happens, because I don't want to have to start over. Abner, is Abner on? Because Abner just commented. Let's make sure Abner's got on. All right, Abner's on. Good. I see he's got Abner on. Is Hassam on? I don't know if he's commented or not, but I hope so, because we're getting dangerously close. We're getting dangerously close. Lori says, is this where the nerds hang out? There are no nerds here. All right. Hassan, did you get in? ChubbyRayComics.com. Put your comment, and then we're going to do the giveaway. I'm just trying to think of who else is in there that I haven't seen. It seems like everybody's in there. All we're waiting on is Hassam. If you don't want in, Hassam, let me know. So we'll go ahead and spin. By the way, LP says NYU slightly better if you're not a New York native. There's way more to do in the village if you get in there. Stanford is obviously awesome as well. Rock out when you get where you're going. No matter where you go, brother. No matter where you go. Is Christina in? Christina, get in there. Make a comment. Hassam says no, he's not going to get in. Okay. Once Christina gets on there, Thunder, let's go ahead and roll. We'll go ahead and roll. I can't wait till Christina loses. Oh my God. That'll be the happiest day of my life. Reading that Christina's lost. It'd be awesome. It would be awesome. If Chester wins, he'll get a treat. And he'll get a treat, and then we'll pick someone else to win. You know what I mean? Or do we just give it to whoever finishes second? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens if it comes to it. If it comes to it. Let that nerd Christina make her comment. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com, Christina, and put your get your comment on there. All right. Hassam is not getting in. Is everybody else? Is AC in? Did AC get in? I want to make sure everybody's on. Oh, AC's in. I see. Good. All right. Once that damn Christina gets in, we'll go for it. I have not seen her. She might not be smart enough to put that comment in. Oh, she's in. All right, let's start. All right, she's in. She's in. Let's start, guys. It is time for the elimination wheel. It is time for the elimination wheel. Let's see who's going to win. Incredible Hulk pardoned. First person eliminated is going to be Raul. Oh, sorry, brother. Sorry, Raul. You're the first one eliminated. Let's see who's going to be number 2. Los Master. Sorry, Los. Here we go. Next spin. Who's going to get eliminated? Christina. Oh, oh, it feels as good as I thought it would. Oh, yes. Sorry, Christina. Sorry, Christina. Eliminated. All right, let's see who's next. Who's next? Oh, Wes. Wes. Oh, sorry, buddy. Wes, I gotta be honest. Wes's luck has turned shitty lately. All right, let's see who's gonna be next. Who's going? Chip Crisper. Sorry, Crisper. Crisper's luck sort of changing. Crisper went on a big winning streak for a while, and now I see it is not rigged. Now I see his luck is changing. Gun Fanatic said it's so exciting you didn't win shit. Is Gun Fanatic on? Here we go. Let's see. LP. Sorry, LP. Sorry, LP. By the way, I don't see Gun Fanatic. I don't see Gun Fanatic on here. Huh. He put a super chat. How do you not get in the poll? Or how do you not get in the wheel? Joey. Sorry, Jose. Sorry, brother. Joey's gone. All right, we're continuing. We're continuing the elimination spins. Who is next to be eliminated? Next person, Chris. Oh, of course. Chris's old luck has returned. Chris's old luck just returned. All right. Xbox. Oh, sorry, brother. All right, I have to let me start. Let me pick who I think's gonna win. Damn. I have to make a prediction. You know what? I remember who was lucky. I'm trying to think of somebody who's lucky. Noah's been kind of lucky lately. JC's been lucky. And next Tuesday's been lucky. All right, here we go. I think I know who I'm predicting to win. Sorry, Rick. Rick's gone. Sorry, Rick. At least you're in, brother. I liked you getting on. That was cool. But no win for you. All right, here we go. Brant Squints. I'm glad I didn't pick Squints. I was going to pick him. Squints is gone. You guys, I think I'm picking See You Next Tuesday or JC the Comic Geek. They've both been really hot lately. So next Tuesday, JC or Noah. Noah's been hot lately too. So I got to pick one of those three. Let's see who's next to go. Goomba. Sorry, Connor or Condor. Condor's gone. Oh, man. Let's see. Who's next? Let's see. Ace, Aaron. Sorry, brother. Oh. Aaron loses. All right. The guys I picked still alive. Chester's still alive. Let's see. Oh, Russell. Sorry, Russell. All right. Saran. Oh. All right, guys. Who do you think will be eliminated first? Is it going to be Psycho Dan or is it going to be Tom Jackson? Which one will be eliminated first? Psycho Dan or Tom Jackson? Which one of those two will be eliminated first? I want to see some predictions. All right? I want to see some predictions. Here we go. Next spin. Thunder says it's going to be Dan. You picked it, Thunder. Thunder, you picked it, brother. Psycho Dan. Psycho Dan. Boy, that looked rigged. That looked really rigged. That looked rigged. All right, here we go. Who's next? I think next person I think John Smith. John Smith, I think it's your time, brother. I think John's going. Let's see. We'll see. I hope not, but oh, Gallandowski. Sorry, Gallandowski. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see. We're continuing the elimination wheel. Who's the next to be eliminated? Aaron Genie. Oh, no. Sorry, Aaron Genie. All right. I think we got 15 or 16 left. I can't really count them all, but we're getting closer. All right. Remember my three predictions were next Tuesday, JC or Noah. Oh, next Tuesday. Sorry, brother. There goes one of my predictions. That was my top prediction. And he's gone. Tom, I'm starting to get a good feeling about you now. I'm starting to get a good feeling about Tom. It could be his run. Could be his time. Bye, Chester. Bye, little baby Chester. All right. Here we go, guys. Who's next? Oh, Sean. Sorry, Sean. Let's see. JC. Is JC gone? Oh! I lost 2 of my picks. The only one left is Noah. I might have to do another pick. Of course, I picked Tom. Noah and Tom are my 2 that are left right now. All right, let's see. Maybe I'm losing my prognostication skills. John, sorry, brother. John 678, pal. Sorry. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 left. 9 left. Let's see who's going. Next up to be eliminated, AC. Oh, AC, I was rooting for you, brother. I didn't feel like you were going to win, but I was rooting for you. All right. Noah and Tom are still alive. There's 8 left, guys. Elite 8. Let's whittle it down. Who's next to go? Is it going to be J Riff? Yep. Bye, J Riff. Sorry, J Riff. The Superior 7. Superior 7 suffering down is going down to the Suffering 6. John Smith, you're gone, buddy. All right. The Suffering 6 are left. Suffering 6 are left. Everybody, I want you to go, or the Sinister 6, excuse me. Everybody, make your predictions. Make your predictions. Make your predictions. Here we go. Here is who I'm predicting, either Noah or Tom to win. Let's see who's going to go. Who's going to stay with us? Bye, Hubba. Bye, Hubba. We're down to the final 5. Down to the final 5, man. Noah and Tom are still there. Thunderflash is still there. Let's see who goes. I say bye, Oss. Bye, Oss AC. Yep, predicted that one. Sorry, buddy. All right. Now we're down to the final 4. Now we're down to the final 4, guys. We are down to the final 4. Tom is predicting he's going to lose this. I don't know. Tom, I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling about Tom and Noah. Thunderflash, too, is coming up. Abner could win it. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see who's next. Oh, Tom. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Tom, you were right. Tom, you're right. All right. Is it going to be Noah? Is it going to be Thunder? Or is it going to be Abner? If Noah didn't win yesterday, Noah's on a roll, man. Noah's on a roll. Joey thinks it's going to be Abner. We'll see. We'll see. Who's the next to go? Fingers crossed for everybody. Oh, it's going to be Noah. Sorry, Noah. All right, is it going to be Thunder or is it going to be Abner? This is when it gets good. This is when it gets good. I see Thunder has got his fingers crossed. AC's rooting for me. Says, come on, Thunder. Thunder goes, oh, man, it's getting deep. Russell says, I predict Thunder. Abner says, good luck. Let's see. I don't know. I got a feeling for Abner. Thunder, I'm sorry, but I just had a flash for Abner. That's not good for you, Thunder, but let's see. All right, let's see. It's spinning. Wheel is spinning. Abner, congratulations. Abner, congratulations, buddy. The winner of the Incredible Hulk Pardoned Epic Collection is Abner. Congratulations, buddy. Abner, you are the winner. It is not rigged, Thunder. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. You're the one who rigged it if it's rigged. Jack Solo says, I knew it. He knew it. Abner says, thank you. Abner, get me your address, buddy. Send it to ChubbyRayComics@gmail. Get your address, and we'll get this off to you, buddy. Congratulations. Hassam says he calls rigged, and he wasn't even in the wheel. Congrats to Abner. I did not predict Abner till the very end. I was sure it was going to be next Tuesday, JC or Noah. I was positive. And man, they all went out pretty close to each other. I just remember. You gonna sit down? You gotta sit? Sit down. Sit down. Good boy. I gave Chester a treat. I want to cry rigged, but I wasn't even in the running. Wasabi, I showed your artwork to everybody. I saw your artwork and everybody was excited. As soon as it gets done, I'm going to do that Damian Wayne reading order. As soon as it gets done, brother. JC says no birthday luck. Yeah, today was his birthday, right? Is today your birthday or yesterday was your birthday, right? This should have been JC's night. It should have been his night. Poor JC. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. And congrats to Abner. You win, pal. Abner, get me your address so I can get that sent out to you. Get me your address. All right. I love it. I love it. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love it. All right, let me go over everything before we get out tonight. You know what I mean? I want to go over and make sure that make sure we go over everything. You know what I mean? Make sure we go over everything before we end the show. I wanted to point out the books that are going up on Discord. I want to show you what's going on. All right. Books that are going on Discord tonight. House of X, Powers of 10, the X-Men paperback. It's very good. All right. Legion of Superheroes, The Curse. Legion of Superheroes, The Great Darkness Saga. Legion of Superheroes, Before the Darkness, Volume 2. And Legion of Superheroes, Before the Darkness, Volume 1. I'm also selling another copy of Before the Darkness, Volume 2, because somehow I ended up with 3 of them. Plus, I'm selling Annihilation Book 1 and Annihilation Book 2. This is the Annihilation story. Those will go up on the Discord. And I'm selling the Charles Soule run the Charles Soule run paperbacks of Daredevil. All right. All this is going, all this will be posted on the Discord. If you guys want that, go ahead and some stuff I put prices up. Other things I just want you to go ahead and make an offer. All right. This is because I'd rather sell to you guys than sell on eBay. All right. As I'm trying to clear space. There's also some books that are already up there, including the new Teen Titans Volume 2 Omnibus. I've got this up and I think I put it up for like $40 or something. That's a pretty good price. This is a first printing of that omnibus, and that's up there. All right. And then I put up the All-Star Batman hardcovers. I put these up, and I don't know the price. I don't think the price is, I didn't put that big a price on these, so I forgot what I put on there. I think it was like $15 or something. If you guys want these, you can get these. And the other big one is X-Men Fall of the House of Mutants. I put that up for, I don't know. I think this might have been up for $40. I got to see it in front of me, but I think I put this up for, I think I put it up for $40, I think. Let me see. Fall of the Mutants. Around 45. I said 45. So if anybody wants it, it's an omnibus. It's great. Ask Wes just read. Wes, didn't you just read? I think Wes just read it. It's a great omnibus if anybody wants it. So let me know and I can get these mailed out ASAP. All right. Galendowski, if you want that X-Men, I won't even put the picture up. Just let me know. Let me know. All right. I assumed you wanted it, which is why I'm holding it for you in the mail. And this will go out to Abner. We'll get that put out tomorrow. We'll get that sent out to you, buddy. And all right. I just wanted to put those up because those are for sale. I think I'm going to do my, I think I'm going to do that video that the guy asked for of the top 10 omnibuses. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut that video tonight. You know, there's a guy named Jensen. Jensen said, I was wondering if you have a top 10 video of your favorite books of all time. So that video is going to go out. All right. I'll put that out for Jensen tonight. All right. No Spider-Man. Of course I have Spider-Man. I got Spider-Man that's going to go up, but I haven't. I'll tell you, here's a Spider-Man book that I'm going to put up. That's actually really cool. And hold on, let me grab it and I'll show it to you. I wasn't going to list it yet, but I will. Oh, Gun Fanatic, you want it? All right, brother. Yeah, just let me know. Gun Fanatic, yeah, I'll hold it for you. Hold on, Chris, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put up a very cool book. A very cool book of Spider-Man. Hold on, let me grab it. Where the hell is it? Brand new day. Hold on. Let's see what the damn thing is. I hope nobody saw my butt. Here, no. Why am I not seeing it? Huh. That's very strange. Did it get moved? Huh. What the hell is it? Damn. Well, I don't know what happened. I was gonna put up Spider-Man Brand New Day. I've got the full trade paperback of Amazing Spider-Man Brand New Day that I was gonna put up, but I don't see it. It must have gotten lost. It must have gotten lost somewhere in this house. However, I have Spider-Man Maximum Carnage paperback. I haven't checked the prices. I don't know what this one goes for, but this is a very good book. And this is all artwork by Mark Bagley. I think it's Mark Bagley. It's Bagley, Buscema, Lim, Lyle. Yeah, it's very good. This, I'll have to check the price this to make sure it's not worth a ton, but I want to put up Maximum Carnage. And this, I might be crazy for doing this because this is classic Spider-Man. This has art by Todd McFarlane, Ron Frenz, John Byrne, Mike Zeck. And this is some of the best McFarlane stuff of all time. And this is an extreme, I got to check the prices on these, but this is extremely good Spider-Man. Spider-Man Birth of Venom paperback. So I'm going to put up Spider-Man Birth of Venom paperback and Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. If you want those, give me offers, but I'm going to put these up on the Discord. I don't know if I'll get to them tonight, but these are going up on the Discord soon. These are some of the books. These are some of the books that that I'm going to sell. All right. These are the ones that I'm selling. So I just want to let you know. Just wanted to let you know. All right. Cosner says it's good to finally catch a live, even if it's already started. Cosner, we're glad you're here, buddy. Goomba says that I do have whatever somebody was asking for. Oh, here. I see Wasabi says, do I have an extra JMS Omnibus Volume 1? Yeah, but I'm not selling it. I love JMS Volume 1. Yep. And all these books for sale will go under the buy and sell tab on Discord. Just make sure to join the Discord, guys. Our Discord, I think our Discord's awesome. And it's growing every day. I think it's growing every day. We get great books. I gotta share some new reviews on our Patreon. Our Patreon reviews have been great that you guys have been doing. I just love it. I'm loving. Am I wrong? Am I wrong when I say I'm loving the ChubbyRay Comics community? Because I really am. I am really just enjoying this community that we've created. You know what I mean? I think we've created a really nice community. I've really, I really feel like we're on the verge of something really nice. By the way, tomorrow I'll be on Near Mint Conditions Marvel Solicit Show. You guys know I love the Solicit shows. It's that's my happiest time every month. I'll be doing the Near Mint Condition Solicit Show, Marvel Solicit Show. I think that's like 10:30 tomorrow morning. And then I'll be on the DC Solicit Show Friday at 10:45. So I'll be on near mint condition shows tomorrow and Friday morning. Just to let you guys know if anybody wants to watch those. I'm very, very happy to do those shows. All right. Next Tuesday says, I love being part of this community. Thanks for bringing us. Oh, dude, thank you. It makes me so happy. You guys, that everyone is. I mean, it's amazing how many people are showing up and watching this stream every night. It means the world to me. It really does. It makes me very happy. I'm very proud to have, created this. It makes me very, very happy. Hubba says, do any of those Legion of Superheroes books have good starting place? Yeah. I think the Before the Darkness area, I think the Before the Darkness stuff is a great starting point. I mean, the Legion of Superheroes has the Carrie Bates starting point happened in Superboy and the Legion Bronze Age. That's like the late 100s, okay? And then that goes through the early 200s. And then it gets into, it eventually changes names from Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes to just the Legion of Superheroes. And Jerry Conway was the writer when they changed the names to the Legion of Superheroes. That was the Jerry Conway run. And then after Conway came Levitz. So that's how it works out. In these books, it is, and I'll tell you, the Before the Darkness Volume 1 are the Jerry Conway. This is the Jerry Conway written Legion, which is probably why the price of this book is so high now. It's all the Jerry Conway stuff. And the art is very good. It's top-notch art, great stories. And then eventually Levitz takes over with, and I'll have to tell you what issue he takes over. It's a great starting point for the Legion. But I'll be honest, I see what this book number 1 is going for. It's really a high price. But I'll put it up there. We'll see if anybody wants it. And this switches over to Paul Levitz. I think it's during the Fatal 5 run, but let me double check. No, it's still Jerry Conway. Still Jerry Conway. Jerry Conway's awesome. Still Conway. Secrets of the Legion of Superheroes, Paul Kuppenberg. All right. And then we get to Volume 2. And Volume 2 is Paul Levitz. Paul Levitz is going to take over in I think Levitz takes over in this number 2. I think it's all Levitz, but let me double check. Yeah, Levitz takes over in Legion of Superheroes. In the first book is Paul Levitz. And then so Volume 1 is all Conway and Volume 2 is all Levitz. And he takes over like with issue 270 something. But then Conway comes back and Conway does some more. And there's more Conway. Then it's Conway and Levitz going back and forth for a while. And Roy Thomas, even Roy Thomas is writing some of these. Wow, look at that. All I know is these are great. These are great issues. It's great issues, the Legion. And then when the Darkness Saga, the Great Darkness Saga starts, it's all Levitz at that point. That's all Paul Levitz. And then Paul Levitz writes the entire Curse. By the way, the Curse paperback is gigantic. It's very good. All right. And the Great Darkness Saga is Paul Levitz and Keith Giffen. All right. This is all great. This is all fantastic stuff. And if you want to get into the Legion of Superheroes, it's a great place. It is a great place to start. So let me know. All right. Just let me know. Negative says, which collection is it? This is the Before the Darkness and the Great Darkness Saga. This is all the Paul Levitz run. This is after they changed the name. They changed the name from Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes to just the Legion of Superheroes. So it was at the end of the Bronze Age. They changed the name, and it was Jerry Conway and then Paul Levitz that wrote it. And this is the era that we're getting. And it ends with the Great Darkness Saga and the Curse. And then it will go into the Baxter series, which hasn't been collected yet, but it'll eventually get into that. I love the Legion. It's really, really good. Really good. I just love it. Hubba says, Ray, I'm happy. I'm happy for the ChubbyRay Comics community so far. Thanks for helping me get into comics. Dude, I love people when I love when people get into comics through this channel. It makes me so happy. Christina says she really wants to read Redcoat first. Christina, read Redcoat so you could show up to the book club, because the book club is coming, and we want Christina to be on the book club broadcast with us when we talk about Redcoat. All right? Squint says the paperback or the deluxe edition, because the deluxe edition has 14 issues, but the paperback has 7. Well, we're only going to be worrying about the first volume, which is the first 7 issues, but you can read the whole thing. But all we're focusing on are the first 7 issues. All right. It's going to be volume 1 that we're focusing on. So if you have Redcoat volume 1 paperback, you're good. Or if you have the deluxe edition, just read the first half of it, because that's what we're going to be talking about. And let me know if you want to be on the broadcast for the book club, because when we do it, it will probably be a couple weeks from now. I want to give everybody time to read it, and then we'll go in a couple weeks is when we will start. That's when we will start the book club. All right. And we'll do it whenever that is. Let's see. Either the last week in May or the first week in June. All right. That's when it will be scheduled. And then we'll do the book club for the next month, which I think the book club for the next month should be Batman and Robin Year 1, which I thought was really good. And I'd love to talk about that again. Or I'd love to talk about that just to make sure everybody can get in. All right. So the next book club is Redcoat Volume 1, which is, I believe, 1 through 7 or 1 through 6. All right. By the way, Aaron says If you don't have the money to get it, you can go to Global Comics and you can read some of it. That's nice. Have you read Batman 66 was released in 2013? I'm a big fan of the 60s Batman TV show. I'm an old soul. I've heard it. I've heard it's great. I don't own it and I haven't read it. I've heard very, very good things about it. By the way, Tom says it was announced today that Lobo, Jason Momoa, is joining the cast of Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Dude, that's great. That's great news. That's great news. That's awesome. Wasabi says, I've spent too much money on comics and manga this month. I'm going to have to wait till next month before I get anything else. That sucks, brother. Well, let's get your Wasabi. I want to get your artwork, buddy. Let me get your artwork so I can get that Damian Wayne reading order out. I need Wasabi's, I'm going to use Wasabi's thumbnail. If you guys haven't seen it, Wasabi's doing some good work on it. He's doing some good work. I showed it earlier, but here's what it looks like. This is the start of the thumbnail that Wasabi's done, guys. Here's what his art looks like. And this is the art for, it's going to have this, you see this logo is going to be the ChubbyRay logo, which is up here, the upper right of your screen right now. That orange logo, I'm going to send him that one, and he can put that logo up there, and then, or he can do a new one. But then you're going to see my face somewhere in the middle, making whatever stupid face I make during, you know, these videos. And then he'll have me and the logo, the reading order, and the pictures of Damian, which will be awesome. And then that'll be the video. And it's landscape. It'll look good. That's what we're going to have for the Damian Wayne reading order. And that's not AI. That's Wasabi Eye, because he's the one doing the artwork, which will be great. Because I think I won't look like a dick. I think I'll look, because I think AI makes me look like a dick. So I want better artwork, which is the main reason why I want Wasabi to do it. So I don't look as bad anymore. That's the plan anyway. I'm trying my best to not look like a dick, which is hard. It is hard. Because let's face it, I am, you know, I'm not that good looking a guy. Not that good looking a guy. Oh, well. Oh, well. Trying to make it good. And remember, put up your haul videos. Put up your haul videos. Put up your collection videos. I love sharing. As soon as I get this room done, I'm getting new shelves up tonight. I'll move books myself. I'll move books myself. I got to get it done. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to clear off. All this shelf is going to be cleared off. And I'm going to load it on the billies that'll be surrounding the whole room. It's really going to be good. Wasabi says, may Ray make a face real quick so I can use it for the thumbnail. I can send you a face too, but I can send you a face too, buddy. I can take a picture of my face and send it to you. Or I can, you know, I can very easily send you. Hold on. I think I took a picture of my face yesterday for something. And I'll send it over to you. Hold on. Let me send over the picture of my face. Here we go. Here we go. I just sent one over. Surround me and then use. All right. I just sent it over. I think I just sent it in our private. I just sent a picture over in our private message in Discord, and you'll see it, Wasabi. Let me know if that's good enough. That's a picture that I took for yesterday. All right. Ray, don't injure yourself. I have visions of you buried in Shell's books. No, I'm not going to be buried. I won't. Thank you, Wasabi. No show tomorrow. Ray will be laid up in bed. No, I have my show is with my other show. I have the nighttime version of the Morning Disaster that I got to do tomorrow. All right. Christina waited all day for you to text her and say you were ready. I can't listen. I had some family shit going on, so I couldn't do it. And Dee was too busy. She couldn't build the shelves. I wanted to get the shelves built and up, but I didn't get the shelf. As soon as I got the shelves put up, Christina, I was ready for you to get to work moving this stuff. You know? Aaron Genie says sometimes he feels like he's the only one enjoying From the Ashes, Shadow of Tomorrow. Dude, I've read the Jed McKay and Gail Simone Road to Gray Malkin. And I loved it. I thought it was a fantastic story. And I think I was the only one who said that I liked it, but I really liked it. By the way, Xbox says, are you sure Wasabi isn't AI? Oh, he better not be, because I hate when people give me shit for AI like I invented it. Come on. Ray, you're not a bad looking guy. Every time you bring Chester on screen, I think Ray looks okay. The guy with the glasses is kind of odd looking, but Ray is an excellent looking pug. Ray is not the pug. Chester is the pug. I am the human. If I put together a new logo, what color would you want it to be? Well, you know, reds and yellow pop. Reds and yellow pop. Yeah, I'd be good with reds and yellow. Or orange, red, yellow, something like that. Just because those colors really pop. Or white, red, yellow, you know. Something like that, Wasabi. Just make it look good, buddy. And then when it looks good, I'll get that video out. I'm very excited about getting that released. Very excited about that. By the way, my daughter is graduating from college this week, guys. So the Friday ChubbyRay comic show will start earlier because I'm doing my morning show Friday. Then I have to do a near mint condition show. Then I'll do a short version of ChubbyRay comics in the afternoon. And then my daughter graduates Friday night. So I've got to go to her college graduation Friday. Then we should be good for Saturday, regular show. And then her party is Sunday. So it'll affect the Friday show, but that's all. Aaron Genie says, I'm not an animal. I'm a human being. Yep. That's how I am not an animal. I am a human being. I'm a human being. That's right. That is the plan. Any other questions before we get out of here tonight? I had a really fun show. JD says, Ray, I loved your video with Cosmic. Thanks, buddy. Cosmic's great. He's a great guy. By the way, B Solo, I sent you guys. I went out and bought that Jason Aaron Thor book, and I sent it to B Solo. He was very happy. LP says, congrats for the grad. Well, yeah. My daughter would be happy to hear the congratulations, guys. My daughter's worked her ass off to graduate college. I think it's great. I'm very proud of her. And next is going to be, graduate school or whatever is next. So she's continuing on. And she's working. So I'm really proud of her. Really proud of her. By the way, AC says, good night, everyone. Hashtag trash can fam. Thank you, AC. This is a trash can fam. We got to wrap it up, guys. Almost 8 o'clock. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are excellent. I always enjoy this show. Let's do one more entry. We'll do one more entry member for the omnibus. All right. One more person getting put in. All right. Let's see who's getting in. One more person. It's going to be Nicholas Smith. Nick Smith and Nicholas Smith, you are going in, brother. Congratulations, Nicholas Smith. You are getting put in to the bowl, the Rice Krispie Bowl of Death, Rice Krispie Cup of Death. Nicholas Smith, you get put in, brother. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations, Nicholas. It is not rigged. I drew a name and Nicholas won. I don't know Nick. I think he's been in the room before, but either way, I'm glad you're in, buddy. Nicholas Smith. You are in, partner. All right, there we go. And Friday the 23rd or the 20, whatever date, 22nd, I will read everybody who's in before we do the drawing on the 23rd. And we will do an elimination drawing. Adam and I will draw, and somebody's going to get thrown in the garbage can. I love it. All right, everybody. We didn't get randos today, but I promise I'll put Tom back to work on Friday doing his rando post. I'm sure Tom's been writing them all day. And I promise we'll get to some. We just didn't get, we lost track of time. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday night, and I will see you Friday. Have a great time. Good night, everybody. So long. Chester says,